Welcome to the special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Supremacy in the SEC at stake here. It's the LSU Tigers against the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Guys, I have checked in with the Bulldogs head coach. His message to his team was, this is much more than just a top 15 matchup. He understands that whoever wins this game has a chance to shake the playoff bracket. And while they don't want to keep their eyes on that big prize and take it one play at a time, he wants his team to know what's on the line here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Bringing it out, it's Phillips. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. They'll run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, there's so many layers to this game. The conference championship, obviously, but also potentially a Heisman Trophy on the line. He has been so good all year long. If he has a big day today, he could take home that Heisman.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Pitches to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home.
Well, this is exactly why it's so important to stay on schedule. When you get in these obvious passing situations, these defensive linemen can just pin their ears back. Look at this pass rush. It's just overwhelming the offensive line.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. To throw, it's Stockton. Here comes the pressure. He escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Empty set now, 5 wide. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. First play taking a deep shot. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Nowhere to run up the middle.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Snags a quick throw. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Catch made on the out route. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Well, this is a great job by this offense and just taking what the defense is going to give. If there's off coverage, just throw that out route right underneath the corner, and it's an easy pitch and catch for a first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They bring him down after a short gain there. Five-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. They're going to run it here. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. And the offense will spend a timeout here. Got to decide what to call on this 3rd down play. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
And the Bulldogs offense is on the move now. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. Blitz and a quick sack.
The mentality of a quarterback once you hit the red zone has to change, and taking a sack like that, you just don't want to do it. You're obviously putting yourself in a more difficult situation in this down and distance, and any yardage that you lose makes the potential field goal a tougher attempt.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. The back's got it. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
That is a great run on 2nd and long. I think they caught the defense off guard a little, Chris. You can see them back playing the pass. There's nobody left in that run defense, and they're able to hit them with a big gain. Now they create a 3rd and manageable situation. That's a really good play call from the play caller.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
With this field position, I always feel like it's probably 4-down territory. I don't understand why they threw the football there. It's 3rd and inches, 2 runs, likely moves the chains. Now there's a question. Do you kick the field goal or do you go for it on 4th down?
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The sure hands. It's Wilson. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. It's Georgia on top right now. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Third down play for this offense. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Short connection to the tight end here. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
The Tigers keep the football on the move. With the catch, it's Brown. They tackle the receiver, but they gain enough to move the ball inside the 10. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver drill. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get in the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because...
Touchdown, LSU! He barrels into the end zone. And they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the extra point is missed. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Direct snap to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that 1st down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable 3rd down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is just not what this group was looking for. They weren't aggressive at all. 3 straight runs, and you're going to have to punt it away. Didn't get the job done up front, and certainly as an offensive play caller, that is very safe.
And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
A deep shot right down the middle. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the pressure's on. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And the single back takes the handoff. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. He'll hand it off. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a fourth down and decision time for this coach.
They're trying to get some yards after the catch here, but that is an excellent job of open field tackling by this defense. But they better be ready because this is clearly go-for-it range on fourth down.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. What's the play call going to be? 4th and short from the 10-yard line. They pass in the field goal and roll the dice. And the offense will call time here. Must not have liked the look for this 4th and 1. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. A delay of game penalty, that's the last thing you need with this field position. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Another delay of game penalty. What in the world is going on with this offense? The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will tie the game here.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
And here's the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Phillips. Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there. Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Now the Bulldogs take their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. He heads out of bounds, but he's inside the 20 now.
It's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
The Bulldogs are in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Stockton. And this pass is caught, and they bring him down, looks like inches short of the marker. So the offense looking to be efficient here, not much time remaining before the end of the half. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Intercepted in the end zone. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime. Before they head to the locker room. And now LSU will spend their first timeout. They have two more to work with before halftime. The offense backed up in the final seconds before halftime. Let's see if they can make something crazy happen here. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Durham. And they get him down, what will be the final play of this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Wilson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, we've seen it all day long. This defense is right time, right place. And again, they hold them. It has been a frustrating day for this offense.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. It's a nice gain. Move the football up to the 27.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver. And then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
Caught behind the line. It's Durham. Breaks it. Here he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. And they go on top here in the 2nd half.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
PAT is good, so it's 13-6. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. Fighting him off. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
This is a nice game for this offense, and they keep you on schedule. Now you've got manageable situations where the entire playbook is at your disposal.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. And they've got him on the blitz.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
A sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot. 3rd and very long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's looking deep here. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Play action here on 1st down. That's caught. It's Wilson. The 5-yard gain is a win on 1st down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. To throw, it's Levitt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. A wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. They'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last drive they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab behind the line, it's Frazier. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a 1st down.
A lot of options here on 2nd and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the 1st down? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down. They lean on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
The pocket breaking down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
This has been a totally dominant performance by this pass rush. 5th sack of the game. This offensive line cannot protect the quarterback, and they continue to just tee off. I will not be surprised if they get 1 or 2 more.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. 3rd and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer. And ultimately, this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack. And now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights off a defender. Breaks 1 tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Dropping back. It's Levitt. Grab down the middle. It's Green. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's 3rd down. You're trailing. Have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. It's a short completion of the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
5-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to chuck it again. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. To the air, it's Levitt. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. With a chance to seal it. They get stopped. An enormous stop by this defense, Joel. A chance now to win the game.
Just incredible effort by that defense. Able to come up with this stop, put their offense back on the field. And it creates momentum. Look at that sideline, the excitement over there. And now this offense, a chance to go win it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That's a costly penalty. Offense gets a new set of downs. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, it's play action. That's caught. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense scoops it up. Who's in the... here he goes. Inside the 20. They get him down, but the takeaway and the return, a huge play to set up the offense here. The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on 1st down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And it'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
Chris, watching tape of this free safety, he's so good in this center field position. He's got man defense being played in front of him, and so he can float. Wherever the quarterback's eyes go, he goes. And watch as he just floats with the eyes, and then he's able to bat that ball away. What a good player. That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a 2-possession lead here in the 4th quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
All right, that's a good start to this drive, but now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions here. When do you go ahead and take the field goal? If they get this ball into field goal range and there's a minute 20 left, you might want to think about taking that field goal then trying to get the ball back to go score your touchdown. It's a really nice run by this quarterback, and this defense is going to be forced to take the quarterback on these option plays. Expect the next option down the road to get out to the outside with a pitch to the running back.
Here's the 2nd down play. Dropping back. It's Stockton. That's reeled in. It's Frazier. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Nice completion for a 1st down, but in a 2-possession game, they've got to get going. I've always thought you've got to set a time limit for yourself. They need to score by about 1:55 if they feel like they're going to come back in this game.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Quick throw to his receiver. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Chris, that's exactly what you want to see from your defense. Slam the door shut, multiple possession lead here in the 4th quarter. And they go out there and they've got to understand, as a coverage unit, that ball is going to start being in harm's way. The quarterback has got to take risks to try to come back in this game. And they're able to step in front for the interception and basically the win.
He's got some space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. Now the Bulldogs signal for their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grinding away on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout call. That's going to be the 2nd for Georgia. We've got 1 more timeout to use now.
This is a solid adjustment by the defense here. The run game has been pretty good so far today, but here in the 2nd half, you've got to do something different with your schematics, and the defense is able to bow up. That's a nice stop.
Here comes a handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. And Georgia will call their final timeout here. They'll have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. LSU has moved into the red zone. Design quarterback run. They convert on 3rd down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9.
This defense has to adjust. You can't just allow them to run for 1st downs. You probably got to commit more resources to stopping the run. Look for more middle closed defense. That means a single safety in the middle of the field. You put an extra hat in the run box in order to stop the run.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee.